This is not the future we're heading into. This is happening right now. Look at the date in this article. Unimaginable that parents in their 80s are caretakers to their son who is 59 years old and was diagnosed with dementia in his 40s. Dementia is no longer an old person's disease. It's absolutely worrisome how quickly we're seeing it rise in young people. Oftentimes, they're being treated for mental health conditions because even within the medical community, it's unimaginable that this is happening to such young populations. Look at this. Within just 4 years, we've seen an increase of 373% in the age group 30 to 44. According to a recent Blue Cross study, the average age of a person living with early onset of dementia is 49. Signs: memory loss, changes in mood and personal behavior, misplaced things, withdrawal, problems communicating, difficulty planning and solving problems. Alzheimer's is referred to as type 3 diabetes. This is due to the role of insulin resistance and impaired glucose metabolism on the brain. Very similar mechanism involved in type 2 diabetes. And this mechanism is that we're drowning in insulin. When insulin is not working properly, it prevents us from managing our blood sugars effectively. This was me a couple of years ago. I had a number of symptoms of too much insulin. And if I didn't get it under control, I'd be heading in this direction right now too. These are the two most important things you need to understand about your body. You have a hormone called insulin and you have glucose in your body. Because we've been programmed and conditioned to eat frequently, small frequent meals, they told us. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. They threw at us all of these processed carbohydrates, all these starchy foods. Think of your bagels, sandwiches, pasta, cereals, muffins, cookies, pizza. From morning till night, we're constantly eating. Because of this, our bodies develop high levels of insulin. This is called insulin resistance. Notice how your blood sugars are low, but insulin levels are getting higher and higher. You may be thinking, I just went to the doctor. My labs came back normal. Sure, they came back normal because nobody's checking for insulin. Insulin resistance leads to all of these problems. And even with all of these symptoms, you're still not diabetic. The breaking point happens when your insulin can't handle it anymore and your glucose starts rising. This is called type 2 diabetes. Apply that to the brain, and what happens now is that the cells of your brain are not responding properly to insulin. And so they start to break down. Your brain literally starts to shrink. Focus on controlling your blood sugars. I did that through fiber and fasting. I consume the foods that naturally increase the GLP-1 in my body, silencing the food noise. This allows me to fast longer. With nutrient collapse we're seeing in our foods, for me it made sense to supplement with fiber. Because what's left in there is nowhere close to what we need. And if it was, we wouldn't have a 95% fiber deficiency.